Hi students, in today's section we discuss about some numericals related to the intrinsic and extrinsic semiconductors. On that, the first numerical is the energy of photon of sodium light lambda is equal to 589 nanometer equal to the band gap of semiconducting material. Find the minimum energy required to create electron hole pair. Okay, so they given about a photon and it has certain wavelength and energy what they said. So what is the formula for energy of the photon? Energy of photon E is equal to h nu na. Nu is the frequency but the given wavelength, that's why we can use the formula of hc by lambda. Then energy we got in terms of joules. And if you want the energy in terms of electron volt, then we may use a formula 12,400 by lambda must be in angstrom units. Okay, given that lambda 589 nanometer, okay, that indicates 589 into nanometer means 10 power minus 9 meter na. In angstroms we have 10 power minus 10, that's why its value becomes 5890 angstrom units. So now you got the lambda in terms of angstrom units. So should the value here E is equal to 12,400 by 5890. If you calculate, then we got 2.1 electron volt. Okay, this is the energy of the photon. Now let us see in case of the semiconductors. We know in a semiconductor we have two bands according to the band theory of solids. One is valency band, another one is the conduction band, and the gap between the conduction band and valency band is denoted by the energy gap na. Okay, this is the minimum energy required to move an electron from the valency band to the conduction band. Okay, whenever an electron in the valency band go to the conduction band, then electron hole pair is formed. So the minimum energy required to create an electron hole pair is nothing but they ask what is the value of energy gap. Okay, so we want the value of energy gap, but given question says energy of photon is equal to the band gap of semiconductor material na. So we have the value of energy of photon, that value is 2.1. This should be equal to the Eg. So Eg is equal to E is equal to 2.1 electron volt. Understand? This is the way of doing the numerical. So the next numerical is a p-type semiconductor has acceptor level 57 milli electron volt above valency band. Find the maximum wavelength of light which can create a hole. Okay, let us see. This is valency band and this is conduction band. Okay, it is a p-type semiconductor. For p-type semiconductor, for pure semiconductor, if you add a trivalent impurity, then only p-type semiconductor is formed. And in p-type semiconductor, there is one acceptor level formed just above the valency band. Okay, he said the acceptor level have certain amount of energy here. So if you give that much of energy to the holes which are present in the valency band, then these holes are liberated from the impurity atom. Okay, trivalent impurity atom. If you want to remove an electron which is present in the acceptor level, you must be given this much of amount of energy. So how much of energy they said? E is equal to 57 milli electron volt. Milli indicates 10 power minus 3 electron volt. And they ask what is the maximum wavelength of the light. Okay, so lambda was asking. We know the formula for energy. E is equal to hc by lambda in joules, but energy given in electron volts na. So E is equal to 12,400 by lambda in angstrom units, then energy in electron volts. We got the energy in terms of electron volts. So what is the value of lambda in angstroms? 12,400 by E. So 12,400 by the value of E given as 57 into 10 power minus 3. Right now, if you substitute the value, then we got 217543 angstrom units. Okay, so whenever the acceptor level has this much of energy, 57 milli electron volt, so the value of the maximum wavelength of light required to create the hole is 217543 angstrom units. Understand? So the next one, pure silicon at 300 Kelvin has equal electron and hole concentration 1.5 into 10 power 16 m per minus 3. Doping by indium increases to 4.5 into 10 power 22 per meter cube. Calculate electron concentration in doped silicon. Okay, so first of all, they take the pure silicon. Pure silicon means it is related to the intrinsic semiconductor. Okay, in intrinsic semiconductor, we know Ne is equal to NH is equal to Ni na. Okay, electron concentration is equal to hole concentration is equal to intrinsic carrier concentration. Okay, so that value is given as 1.5 into 10 power 16 per meter cube. Okay, now let that will be taken only as Ni. Okay, now doping by indium. Indium is the trivalent impurity na. Whenever trivalent impurity is added to a pure semiconductor, then it becomes as a p-type semiconductor. In p-type semiconductor, the majority charge carriers are holes na. So the value which is given here, this value is related to the NH. Why? Indium is the trivalent impurity. When you add a trivalent impurity, majority charge carriers are holes. So that holes number is more. We can neglect the value of the Ne there. Okay, so NH value is how much they given here? NH value is 4.5 into 10 power 22 per meter cube. Asking Ne. So we know in p-type semiconductor, Ne into NH is equal to Ni square na. So by using this formula, can you found Ne now? Ne is equal to Ni square by NH na. Ni value is 1.5 into 10 power 16 whole square by NH value 4.5 into 10 power 22. So this value can be written as 1.5 into 1.5 into 10 power 32 by 4.5 into 10 power 22 na. So 3 is a and 0.5 you got, that indicates the NE value is 0.5 into 10 power 10, nothing but 5 into 10 power 9 per meter cube. Okay, how many number of holes is available? 4.5 into 10 power 22 holes available, but number of electrons are just 10 power 9 per meter cube. That's why in p-type semiconductor generally we neglect the electron concentration. In n-type semiconductor we neglect the hole concentration. In p-type semiconductor generally we neglect the electron concentration, but here asking, that's why we may form. Okay, so the next numerical is, suppose a pure silicon crystal has 5 into 10 power 28 atom per meter cube. It is doped by 1 ppm concentration of pentavalent AC. So arsenic is added to a pure semiconductor. Then calculate the number of electrons and number of holes. Given that Ni value as 1.5 into 10 power 16 per meter cube. Okay, the simple way to understand this numerical, see, they considered one pure silicon crystal and it is doped with a pentavalent impurity. Whenever it is doped with the pentavalent impurity, it becomes as a n-type semiconductor. Understand? Now, here a word coming, ppm. So, what is ppm? ppm, which indicates that part per million. What is the meaning? Part per million. Million means 10 power 6 now. Okay, so per meter cube these number of atoms is present. Now out of for these atoms just we adding how much of pentavalent impurity? Part per million. So 1 by 10 power 6 part only we add. Understand? So we can found first of all donor atom concentration. Otherwise it may called as number density of donor atom. Its symbol will be Nd. Okay, capital N indicates the number density related to the donor atom. Okay, that's why I wrote it as D. So how many atoms is there? 5 into 10 power 28 atoms now. Part per million means divided with the 10 power 6. If you divide it with 10 power 6, then you got 5 into 10 power 22 per meter cube. Okay. In p-type semiconductor, we particularly mentioned that more number of free electrons is mainly due to the doping concentration. Okay, that means how many number of donor atoms you added to the pure semiconductor, based on that more number of free electrons are available. So here the ND value nearly equal to the Ne. Ne is nothing but electron concentration. So the number of electrons per meter cube asking. So that value is nothing but 5 into 10 power 22 meter cube. So how many number of electrons per meter cube is nothing but 5 into 10 power 22. Understand? This is Ne. But asking NH also now. If you want NH, we know the relation. In N-type semiconductor. Ne into Nh is equal to Ni square na. Na value given. Now I got the Ne. So can you find the Nh value? So Nh is equal to now Ni square by Ne will be taken this side. Ni value means 1.5 into 1.5 into 10 power 16, 10 power 16, 10 power 32 by 5 into 10 power 22. 5 ones are 5 3s are 0.3s are, that means 3 into 1.5 4.5, that means the value of the NH is you got 0.45 into 10 power 10, nothing but 4.5 into 10 power 9 meter cube. Okay, so in p-type semiconductor, previously we said majority charge carriers are electrons and minority charge carriers are holes. See here, it consists 10 power 22, but here we got only 10 power 9. So more number of electrons present now. That's why in entire semiconductor, majority charge carriers are electrons and minority charge carriers are holes. Understand? So first of all, ppm means part per million. Please keep in mind. And the second one, in n-type semiconductor, the donor atom concentration is equal to the electron concentration. Okay. In p-type semiconductor, acceptor atom concentration is equal to the hole concentration. Okay, if they ask the numerical related to the trivalent impurities, then you can take the acceptor atom concentration, that is nearly equal to the hole concentration. Understand? So the next numerical is determine number density of donor atom. Asking number density of donor atom which have to be added to an intrinsic germanium semiconductor to produce a n-type semiconductor whose conductivity value given. Okay, so conductivity symbol sigma na. So conductivity sigma value given as 5 per ohm centimeter, and we know the formula for sigma. Sigma is equal to E into Ne mu E plus Nh mu H. This is for intrinsic semiconductor. Now, but here n-type semiconductor na, in n-type semiconductor we said n-type. N-type means the majority charge carriers are electrons and minority charge carriers are holes. So minority, that's why you can neglect this term. If you neglect this term, then the formula for the sigma is E Ne mu E. Sigma given, E charge of electron we know 1.6 into 10 power minus 19. By using this formula, can you find Ne? So Ne is equal to sigma by E mu E na. Sigma value is given as 5 by E 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 mu E. Mu E means mobility of electron. Mobility of electron given here. How much? 3900. So if you substitute these values, then we can get the value of the Ne. So the value of Ne is, if you calculate, you got 8.013 into 10 power 15. So this is the electron concentration in the n-type semiconductor. Okay. Now the question asking is number density of donor atom. Number density of donor atom is indicated by ND na. Number density of donor atom. In case of n-type semiconductor, we said the majority charge carriers electrons is mainly due to the number density of donor atom. So Nd is nearly equal to the Ne. Then Ne value got, so Nd value also the same value. Understand? Numerical formulas are very less in this portion, but the way of questioning is different. Try to understand the question and make the solution like this. Understand? In intrinsic semiconductor, you can go through the total formula. In case of extrinsic semiconductor, means in n-type semiconductor, neglect the holes. In p-type semiconductor, neglect the electron portion. And sigma has formula of 1 by rho and 1 by Ra by L. So if they given resistance, area and length of the conductor, semiconductors, then we are always using the known formulas to solve the numericals. Okay, thank you.